TV bride Amy Slaton shocks with unusual wedding day request. A little bit of taxidermy but make it gothic. Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. For the latest news update, please subscribe the channel and press the bell icon. Most brides have a clear vision of what they want their big day to look like. The same is true for 1000 lb's Sisters star Amy Slaton. Although her desired wedding theme has left her family, fans, and the wedding industry speechless. In the Season 7 finale of 1000 lb's Sisters, Amy and her fiancé Brian Laverne were on the hunt for wedding venue, and there was just one thing they cared about: is it haunted? Yep, Amy and Brian are planning a spooky Halloween-themed nuptials with some rather questionable inclusions. Clearly a new concept for the wedding staff. TLC. It's gonna be a haunted house on Halloween Day, an excited Amy told the venue host Annalisa. Taken aback by Amy's unusual request, Annalisa was momentarily speechless. In our time having a wedding venue, I've never had anybody ask if it was haunted, so the fact that it was going to be a deal breaker was intriguing. Annalisa later told cameras. Not only did Amy wanted a haunted wedding, but she was also open to a little bit of taxidermy with a gothic twist. It's certainly not something you see every day, and the venue staff were curious to see how the vision would come to life. It was interesting. I didn't picture that for a wedding, of course, but to each their own, one staffer said, while another was keen to try and snatch an invite to Amy and Brian's ceremony so they could see it play out in real time. Amy explained the reason for her haunted wedding all stemmed from Brian's proposal. Brian proposed at Henderson Haunt's Haunted House in Henderson, Kentucky in October 2024. Even Amy's ring is in keeping with the spooky theme of the engagement. Instead of a traditional diamond, Brian gifted his new fiancée with a silver band decorated with two skeleton hands, forming a heart. While Amy and Brian are deep into wedding planning, their romance hasn't come without its challenges, including their arrest and her own family's concerns. They were moving too fast. The pair met at a concert park 2024, and although Amy didn't feel an initial spark, he convinced her to go on a date with him, and they've been in love ever since. Things seem to be going so well with the new man in Amy's life that they're even talking about potentially having another baby. Amy is currently enjoying the throes of her romance with Brian and are even thinking about having kids together. TikTok at Amy Halterman 87. Amy is already a mother to two sons, Gage, 4, and Glenn, 2, who she shares with ex-husband Michael Halterman. Amy and Michael met as high school sweethearts in the 2000s, although they didn't marry until 2019, where fans got a front row seat at their wedding during Season 1 of the show. The pair called it quits the following year, with them separating in February 2023 and finalizing their divorce in September 2023. Amy Slaton from 1000 lb's Sisters has shared unknown details about her partner Brian Scott Laverne's past after revealing they have a new baby together. Amy and her sister Tammy Slaton are currently starring in 1000 lb's Sisters Season 7, in which Amy introduced her new boyfriend, Brian. Amy was previously married to Michael Halterman, whom she met in high school in the 2000s. Amy and Michael tied the knot in March 2019 and welcomed two kids, Gage and Glenn. Michael filed for divorce in March 2023, and Amy dated a few men before choosing to get engaged to Brian. Reddit user no_faithlessness 5738 shared a screenshot taken from Amy's Facebook page where the reality TV star wrote that Brian was a pediatric care nurse. As per Amy, who's talked to Brian's ex-wife too, she's done background checks on him. Amy added that she's also talked to Brian's friends, family, and old bosses. I did my research, y'all have nothing to worry about, Tammy assured her fans. She wrote that they've been together for 10 months now, and every day with Brian feels like a new day, a new adventure. 1000 lb's Sisters fans are not sure if Brian is with Amy for the right reasons because of the way they were first introduced to him. Amy was in the news in September 2024 following her arrest in Alamo, Tennessee. Amy was at a zoo with her kids when she was bitten by a camel. However, she was arrested for possessing drugs, and she wasn't alone when the incident took place. Amy and another man had pleaded guilty to drug charges, and this man was Brian. Amy was judged for putting her kids' lives in danger. Amy surprised fans when she decided to get engaged to Brian within 5 months of dating. Viewers have been concerned about Amy's kids since she decided to introduce Brian to them after she had just met him. Amy's well-wishers also wonder if Brian could be after her money. There has been some confusion about Brian's past and whether he lost his nursing license, due to which he's now working as a journalist. However, Amy is on a mission to prove to fans that they don't need to worry about her since she's made the right choice. This time, Amy accepted Brian's proposal without hesitation, though her family and many 1000 LB Sisters fans thought the engagement was ridiculous. She has already set a Halloween 2025 wedding date. Amy and Brian even adopted a pet snake, calling it their new baby. Amy also clarified that Brian quit his nursing job due to burnout, not for any other reason. Despite the controversy, this does not seem to be the end of their reality TV journey. Future episodes may explore Brian's background further, suggesting there is still more to uncover about their relationship in the next season. She underwent bariatric surgery in 2019 and has since continued to stay committed to her weight loss journey. In 2019, Amy first tied the knot with Michael Halterman, with whom she welcomed her 2 sons. However, the pair divorced 4 years later. Fast forward 2 years, and the reality star is now engaged to Brian Laverne. Brian is a sports writer who is based in Madisonville, Kentucky. He attended Madisonville North Hopkins High School. The reality star shared on her show, 1000 LB Sisters, that she first met Brian at a concert. She explained, "We were in the mosh pit and we were talking and singing and stuff. We went to go get street tacos, and we haven't been apart since." Brian proposed to Amy in a haunted house. However, it turns out that the unique idea wasn't actually his. Amy shared with People, "Originally, he slipped a green apple ring pop on my finger while I was asleep, about 2 weeks into our relationship. I was shocked at first and I said yes, but only if the real proposal was in a haunted house on Halloween. Fittingly, the engagement ring is a gothic one, which features 2 skeleton hands making the shape of a heart instead of a traditional diamond at the center." Amy recalled to People what her now fiancé told her while he was proposing, and she shared, "He said something about, 'My love for you is crazy. It's scary how compatible we are. Just like how our matching tattoos say, scary love.' As for the wedding," she told People, "it will be a small, quaint one. The bride-to-be wants to stick to the Halloween theme, and she wants to have the wedding on the holiday itself. Her vision for her wedding dress is very Tim Burton-esque, and she shared that she would love a dress with black lines and a corset with a princess poof." She added, "Brian wants me to have pink hair for the wedding, and I want to have a Victorian-style updo." Amy is feeling optimistic about the future and has expressed, "I'll be able to call him my husband and get to spend the rest of my life with him. Our engagement life may be short, but our marriage will last an eternity." Amy has 2 sons, Gage Dion Halterman 4 and Glenn Allen Halterman 2, and she shares them with her ex-husband. The mother shared online that Gage enjoys Chuck E. Cheese, swinging in the park and watching cartoons. Glenn is still learning how to speak, based on a sweet video that Amy posted on social media, and he enjoys playtime with his older brother. She shared on social media, "Gage had the best birthday ever. I want to thank everyone. Y'all really made his day. From playing with BF Iris to FaceTime Aunt Amy Slaton, to swing brother at the park, now heading home. Watch Kung Fu Panda in the Sereno." The reality star believes that Brian effortlessly became a part of her and her children's lives, and she believes he will make not only a great husband, but a great stepfather as well. She told People, "My children just took to him naturally. He just fit perfectly in our family. He fits perfectly in the life I've always wanted. He's so patient and understanding and really has a heart of gold." 1000 LB Sisters star Amy Slaton is more than just a reality television star, and she's thinking of expanding her career empire. The 37-year-old single mother of 2 has been a content creator and social media influencer since long before the show's premiere in 2020. Back then, she weighed over 400 pounds. Desperate to be healthy enough to have children, she had bariatric surgery and quickly shed 125 pounds. She was able to make her dream of motherhood come true, going on to have 2 healthy sons with her then husband, Michael Halterman. Amy has been a content creator, television star, and social media influencer for many years, but she's considering adding a new job title to her professional resume. Amy has changed in many ways since the show's premiere in 2020, and it's about more than just losing weight. The 1000 DLB Sisters Season 7 star has grown a lot as a person and as a mother, and now she's growing in her professional life as well. Amy recently discovered a talent that she could monetize, and she's considering doing just that. Read on to learn more about Amy's potential new job. After learning that she weighed over 400 pounds during the premiere episode of 1000 SLB's Sisters, Amy was devastated. She knew she had gained weight, but she was surprised by just how much. She was crushed, breaking down into tears. Thankfully, Amy's not the type of person who stays down long. She used her disappointment to motivate her to change her life. She had bariatric surgery and went on to quickly lose an incredible 125 pounds. This brought her weight down from 408 to 281, which was an impressive feat that inspired fans. Despite the stunning success, Amy wasn't done losing weight yet. When the reality television star and social media influencer stepped on the scale during 1000 LB Sisters Season 6, the scale read 237 pounds. When all was said and done, Amy lost a shocking 169 pounds. It was an amazing feat of willpower and proof that Amy was unstoppable. Her achievement is incredible, but she has more work to do. Losing so much weight left Amy with loose excess skin that she wanted to have surgically removed, but her doctor wanted her to lose another 30 pounds first. After giving birth to her sons, Amy and their father, Michael, announced their divorce in 2022 after 4 years of marriage. After several failed relationship attempts, the 1000 OLB Sisters Season 7 star seems to have met someone special. She's been dating Brian Laverne, and she seems happy. During a recent episode, Brian got down on one knee at a pop-up Halloween haunted house and proposed to Amy, who said yes. They plan to marry at a haunted old insane asylum despite protestations from the other Slatons. Though Amy has a lot to be happy about, she's had some bad luck lately too. During an episode of 1000 LB Sisters Season 7, Amy and Brian took her sons to a safari park across the border in Tennessee. While feeding zoo animals through the car window, Amy was bitten by a camel. When the police were called to the scene, they found some marijuana in Brian's car. While Amy claims to have a medical marijuana prescription in Kentucky, they were in Tennessee, where her card doesn't protect her. Both Amy and Brian were arrested. Amy has developed a real appreciation for art over the years, and she's been sharing more of her work on Instagram. The 1000 LB Sisters Season 7 star has always had a creative streak, and she's really started leaning into it. It all started in March, when Amy posted an Instagram photo of a small dinosaur head statue she crafted with her own hands. "Yes, I did that," reads Amy's proud quote. Amy recently shared a large swathe of her personal artwork during an art dump on Instagram. The post features Amy defining the term while showing at least a dozen pieces of art. Art dump is a term used to describe the process of sharing a large collection of artwork, often in a single post or update. Amy explains. Several people in the comment section ask about buying her work, and the 1000 LB Sisters Season 7 star responds and says she may open a store. Amy also shared a piece of resin art that she made for her cousin, Katie Slaton, on Instagram. The Slatons are a close-knit family, so Amy is part of a big community. They may get on each other's nerves, but they love each other. That's why news that Katie had stage 4 cancer shook the Slaton family deeply. It makes sense that Amy would want to make art as an outlet for her love for her cousin. Amy also shared a piece of resin art that she made for her cousin, Katie Slaton, on Instagram. The Slatons are a close-knit family, so Amy is part of a big community. They may get on each other's nerves, but they love each other. That's why news that Katie had stage 4 cancer shook the Slaton family deeply. It makes sense that Amy would want to make art as an outlet for her love for her cousin. Recently, Amy shared a sneak peek at her current piece of art in progress on Instagram. The image features an array of pink feathers, and it looks very dramatic. In the comment section, several people asked Amy about the possibility of buying her work. Amy responded saying, "This one for my friend, but I'm thinking of opening a shop because a lot of people been requesting to buy too." The 1000 lb Sisters Season 7 star seems to really have found a deep love for art and is excited to explore her creative side. Whether or not she sells her work, Amy has struggled with mental health, so it's great for her to find an outlet. Her creative